Hey guys!
Hey everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome to the Forest Temple.
Oh shit.
Where I'm gonna fight some wolves.
Why are you fighting wolves?
Because they're assholes.
Okay.
Because fuck them, that's why.
Apparently.
Give them a good stabbing.
Gonna just give him a good old stabbing. Did they just have like big old floppy tongues or what is that?
Yeah.
Just, okay.
I guess.
Oh
They're
god.
Panting. Oh my god. These are the biggest pain in my ass.
They look so derpy.
Yeah, they kinda are.
Makes it worse that they're fighting Taint.
Yeah. So I've decided, fuck it on item collecting, by the way.
Okay.
Because we're on episode 30,
Jesus Christ.
and I'm tired of filler episodes. So if I get more Skulltulas, great. If not,
You're gonna leave those guys
also
as half man, half spider abominations?
yeah, fuck them.
But
It ain't my problem. It ain't Taint's problem. It tain't my problem.
Taint my problem.
You see what I did there?
He goes back like to collect the final thing, and they're like, "It's been so long. Why aren't you? You know, what about the rest of us?" He just puts on sunglasses. Taint my problem.
Yeah! Okay. Although I will get this guy. I like the hook shot because I can kill and grab with it.
A coin just hits him in the face.
Oh!
Damn it!
Okay, this is tricky.
Uh...
Ooh. Well.
Bump.
Did you ever...
Sorry, I just imagine him like sizing up, like to make that jump, like you know, like what?
I overshot!
Just like the way that like you'd see Indiana Jones like trying to size up that, you know, that like that idol with like the bag of sand.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
like sizing it up and then just whiffs it right off the branch.
Actually, I wonder if it would work like this. If I just did it like... I just did this. No?
No.
Okay. Okay.
That was a, you know.
It was a noble...
Yeah, it was
That
a
was a
good
try.
shot. I mean, it was a good try.
Unless, can I... Actually, can I hook shot over to the... Maybe I can just do this. Yeah!
There you go.
Now sword the box open.
Was there a
got
different
the
way you were supposed to
key.
do that, or was that pretty much what you were supposed to do?
I think that's pretty much what you're supposed to do. I fucking
Does
love...
he take any damage when he hits the ground, or does he just kind of...
if you tilt the little stick forward, he
Yeah.
rolls instead of lands, because, like, if I had just taken that fall as it was, he would have taken damage.
Okay.
This is my second favorite dungeon in this whole
Really?
game. Yep. Also, you can just kill Skulltulas with the hook shot, which is awesome. But yeah. Well, I mostly just really like the music in this level. It's really great.
Fair enough.
And the Poe sisters. Like,
The Poe sisters?
yeah. They're kind of, yeah, these are the Poe sisters. Look how cute they are. They're named after characters from Little Women, too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. By the way.
I never read that book.
I did, and I don't remember anything about it, because I read it in 5th grade.
Yeah.
I remember we used to have this accelerated reader program.
Yeah.
I don't know if your elementary school ever did that.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, yeah. Where it's like you had, it was called AR, and there were different like AR points,
Yeah.
or like different books had different reading levels.
Yeah.
And Little Women at the time had like the highest reading level.
Well, yeah.
Or that was like it wasn't like the highest, but it did have one of the highest. Oh, I hear another Skulltula.
Was it considered like collegiate level, you know? Where the hell is he? Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, I think that was it.
Little shit.
Not collegiate level, but it was it was pretty up there. Definitely not 5th grade reading level.
Yeah, yeah.
But I remember it was me and my friend Amber and like one other person in my grade who were super competitive. This is how nerdy I was as a child. We were like super competitive about the accelerated reader program.
Yeah.
And they had this big wall outside the cafeteria that had that needs a key. That had like everybody's name was on like a little post-it note, and like it was like you had to read a book and then go do the little AR test.
Yeah.
And then depending on how well you do on the AR test, it would give you, points.
Yeah.
And then depending on how many points you got, your little like they would like move your marker up on this little like racetrack looking thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where I came in. That needs a key. And that one is not open.
I remember, God, we had a similar thing in my 4th grade class, my 4th grade English class.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being so mad at one point because it was this wasn't like a set program, it was just a thing that the teacher was doing,
mm-hmm.
where he was basically like, hey, look, whoever basically you... For this English class, it was very open-ended. Like, you could read whatever you wanted. And he was basically like, whoever reads the most books at the end of the year gets like some kind of prize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it became a competitive thing. But the thing is, he just put it as books. So it didn't matter, like... It didn't matter what it was. It didn't matter, like, what the reading level was. It was just, you finished X amount of books in, You had to finish X amount of books by the end of the year, basically, and like write like a little thing about about the book. So it was a very like, but the thing was that I legitimately really wanted to like win this thing. I don't know what it was that made me really want to get it, and I was so pissed because I came in 3rd. But the reason I came in 3rd was because I was like reading full-blown novels, and the kids that won, like, they read a shit ton of Goosebumps books.
Oh,
and then,
so it was like the number of books you read.
Yeah.
So they could just pick up any rinky-dink little chapter book.
Yeah, and like a few of the ones they picked up were full-on like kids books, like fucking like
barely even fair.
Like Lyle Crocodile and shit like
Yeah.
that, and like. The teacher just kind of went with it, and it was just kind of like, this is bullshit. I was reading, like, legitimate novels and, like, shit like that to try and get,
Well, Colin, they found a loophole in the system. So...
I know, but...
So clearly, you didn't think that one through.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's a fairy. I'll put him on a bottle. Yeah, I've got bottles. Oh, shit. My bugs lived. For 7 years.
That poor bug.
I'm gonna let him free. I wonder if he's okay.
It just falls out dead.
Fucking
pump. Oh, I don't know.
Nope, they're still good. Alright, you're welcome.
Daniel the Fairy's just like, I really don't know what you expected.
Taint's just like, shrug.
Oh.
Or I'm just imagining him like opening the bottle and just like 3 dead cockroaches fall out of it.
Like just just belly up, just.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like
Okay.
that like legitimate, like what like legit made me angry too was like when you looked at like, because the thing is, and what got me about it too is that he actually had a page count. So it's like you had to turn in like how many pages each thing was and whatnot. So there'd be certain pieces of shit where like they'd say like, oh yeah, I read 3 books over the weekend, but they were only like 30 pages long. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I'd complete like a 220 page book, and like I kind of brought it up to him. I was like, "Hey man, what the fuck?" Like
Well, yeah, young Colin, young 10-year-old Colin. What the fuck, man?
I'm not in those words, but just kind of like, "Hey, they're kind of working the system," and his response was just kind of like,
Nah,
yes,
10-year-old Colin was very street.
Hey man, what the fuck? And it was kind of a weird, kind of like growing up thing, because when I was like, they're kind of working the system. He was kind of like, yeah, they are.
And that was it.
Yeah, and it was just kind of like, okay.
Well, you're not wrong. That was the learning.
Yeah,
that was what you had to learn.
There was some real life learning in there.
Okay.
It's not always how much effort you put in. Sometimes it's just the numbers game. And the right numbers game.
This part always fucks me up.
Why? What's going on?
It's like, it's kind of a maze. Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh. There are arrows painted on the floor. Thank you, Navi.
Man, that was such a fucked up class now that I think about it, because that was like the one year where we also had to read Where the Red Fern Grows. Did you guys ever have to read that?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking...
We read a lot of really sad books.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like fourth grade reading is where it's
really
just...
sad books.
It's just, yeah, where you just have to read a lot of, like, and then the dog died. And then... and then
the moral of this story is, life is unfair.
Yeah, like, I remember the one part of that like, fucked me up so... Do you remember the part where, like, that kid falls on the axe?
No.
Yeah, there's like a point where like the main character is like out in the woods with his dogs, and these like 3 fucking redneck kids are out there with their dogs, and they like kind of get into a fight, and one of the dogs, and then like their dog tries to fight their dog, and the kid's like, oh, what the fuck, and like runs at it with an axe, and he trips on the axe, and they like very, very like fucking Stephen King level detail that like he like trips and falls, and the axe just goes straight into his sternum, and like the last part they mentioned is like, and we could see the blood bubbling in his mouth as he like laid on his back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, no, that's
okay,
that's an image that fucking sticks with you.
You know what? I think I might have like
glossed that.
Yeah, well,
your brain like.
I think my brain purposely kind of
blocked that part out.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we read some really sad books.
Yeah. 4th grade was a weird year for me, because that was like when I first started, like... Okay. Like, I think I've told you this before, that my parents were kind of like... They were not overprotective, but like I didn't watch a rated R movie till I was 17 and whatnot and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But I fucking saw Night of the Living Dead when I was 10, and...
Alright, I think I have to push this in first. Right? Yeah. Doing puzzles.
But, and that was just because they were like, well, it's an older movie, and I think at the time it was rated, like, I'm actually going to look it up right now, it was rated something like not, you know...
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Are you just kind of lost right now?
I can't push this any further. And I can't pull it this way any at all.
I'm trying to find out what that's actually rated.
What, Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah. Oh.
There's gotta be some, like, really obvious answer.
I want to say it was probably, like, PG or something like that, where, like, you know...
Whoop. Forest Temple. Oh. This is gonna be a lot of me, like, bullshitting, looking for what I'm supposed to do. I'm imagining, right now, I'm imagining Meg watching this, playthrough and, like, ripping her hair out. You know, like, Lee, you remember what to do!
Oh, but what I was going to mention with that was, like, part of the reason I brought up the Night of the Living Dead thing was, like, I watched that in 4th grade, and it was, like, my parents let me and a friend of mine, like, rent it for, like, a sleepover kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it was going to be fun, whatever.
Oh, kids love zombies.
Yeah, kids love, it's not that fucking bad. And, like, the first half of it, like, legitimately, I was just kind of like, whatever, this ain't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then it got to the part where, like, the little girl fucking stabs her mom to death with the garden trowel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part fucked me up. And that legitimately kept me up. Like, I remember, like, in a sleeping bag just staring at this, you know, like, just staring at the ceiling being like, some little girl's gonna fucking come in here, she's gonna have a garden trowel, and I'm gonna have to just fucking book it. Like, I'm not even gonna try and, like, you know, save my friend that's sleeping right next to me. Like,
Oh,
I'm
just gonna fucking run.
Yeah, that motherfucker's dead.
What the H am I supposed to do here?
I'm not sure. But, interesting side note to that. So the actress that plays the little girl in that, I actually met at a convention, like, years later. And, no, wait, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't her. It was the actress, I want to say, that played... God, no, I think it was... I can't remember if it was her or Barbara. I can't remember. One of the two.
Okay. Hold that thought.
Okay.
And tell that story next time on Vidja Gamz.
Oh, God damn it.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye. Now they're gonna have to wait.